The demon hunters are looking for the books of evil.
And you think just because I'm a woman I have something like that in my possession?
That wasn't what I meant. I'm just supposed to keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, and that's why you came to me of all people and are staring at me.
Oh, forget it. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
You know that oddball, Mick? You know, that bloke who's often sitting here in the tavern? Well, anyway, he always disappears during the night and only comes back the next morning.
Do you know where Mick goes at night?
No, can't help you there.
Oh, come on. As the innkeeper, I'm sure you notice a few things.
Well, fine, but don't go telling everyone that I'm spying on the people here. If you stay close to him shortly after midnight, you'll definitely be able to find out what he's up to.
I'll get on to Mick.
Good. Now remember, he doesn't move at all before midnight. You can get your head down until midnight. But hands off the rum, otherwise you'll oversleep.
Is there any other way apart from sneaking after Mick?
Of course, but you'll have to keep your eyes open. Just find his hideout.
How am I supposed to do that?
How good are you at tracking? And how good are you at finding your way around in darkness?
Well...
Can you even hold a map?
Now that I can do.
Listen and remember. I followed him for a while once. Alas, he discovered me too soon, the sod. But if you head westward from here, I think you'll find it. Just keep your eyes open for an unusual-looking place.
Apart from Mick's nightly strolls, have you noticed anything unusual?
Well, Brand the Butcher recently sent me a shipment of meat. I had to chuck the whole lot of it. It looked really fresh, but it tasted like pickled feet. Maybe you can ask around at his place and find out what was wrong with it.
Teach me something.
If there's...
Show me a... Book of Evil. Does that ring a bell?
Book? Do I look like I read?
It was just a question.
Don't you start spying on me. Travis the barkeep tried it on once, but I notice everything.
I'm gonna find out what you're hiding from me sooner or later.
I'm warning you, keep out of my business. We wouldn't want you to have an accident. Now piss off. What's going on here?
Это бесполезно без верного ключа.
These dreams again. When will they stop?
You shouldn't have come here.
Stop talking shit.
You've discovered my ritual site. But you won't have time to tell anyone about it. Say hello to the dead for me. You're done for. Ha!
I'm going to tear his head off!
You can take Mick off your guest list.
He was never on it. He never had a penny to his name. Does that mean he's,
Yes.
I hate to say this, but he's no loss.
Look what I found.
Hey! I know that tome. Mick was always leafing through it. I always thought it was a bit fishy. He could hardly read. Strange.
Just leave me alone.
How's things on the farm?
I generally say all is well, as long as we have something to eat. But when you get a sausage stuck in your throat, you know you're in trouble.
Do you have a sausage stuck in your throat?
Don't take it so literally.
What's wrong with the meat?
Usually I only deliver high-quality products, but some of my wares have gone bad. It can't have anything to do with the processing. I did it the same way as usual. I think it's my servant's fault. But he played dumb when I confronted him. Do me a favor and talk to him. Maybe you'll find out more than I did.
Bran says there's something wrong with the meat on your farm.
Bran also says that pig breeding is a wonderful thing. And I say it stinks to high heaven. If there's something wrong with the meat, he is to blame. He obviously doesn't understand his own trade anymore. And now shove off! Surely you have something better to do.
There's something rotten about this meat business.
Well, There's no pulling the wool over your eyes. Look, this is a shit job, but I can't find a better one on this island. But this book has been a revelation to me. It made me realize I could get my own back by poisoning the meat.
Why are you trying to poison people?
You've got no idea what it's like when everybody avoids you. They wouldn't even give you the time of day. I mean, I'm just doing my job, ain't I? And when I read that book, I knew there was a way for me to have my revenge.
Who gave you that book?
I've never given that any thought. I've always had it. Somehow my memories are vague.
Show me the book you were talking about.
Ah, you want to be enlightened too? Here, take a look. But bring it back to me soon.
Which book?
Well, when I just... Wait! You tricked me! Give it back right now!
I suggest you stop poisoning meat.
You are threatening me?
No. I'm just thinking whether I should tell the other demon hunters your story.
Demon hunters? Wait a minute. I've reconsidered. I will do my work diligently from now on, I promise. Here, take this gold. Not a word about it to Bran, okay? More strangers mean more problems.
The meat seems to be fine.
Finally. I was worried I might have to start farming vegetables. Why was the meat ruined?
Trust me, you don't want to know.
Well, thanks for getting to the bottom of it. I've got to get back to work. I've got another sow to lead down the aisle.
Go right ahead.
What?
giant creatures. A few throats. What a waste of prime sacrificial meat.
Why are you here? Get lost.
What are you doing here?
Mind your own fucking business. Get lost right this minute, or else. I will complete the ritual, and nobody is going to stop me.
What kind of a ritual is this supposed to be?
I'm going to sacrifice this woman. I am going to sacrifice her. The power of the shadows shall course through my veins, and I will become the greatest mage the world has ever seen.
Right.
But you came just at the right time. I'll simply sacrifice you both. Prepare to die. I'm gonna finish you off.
Thank you for setting me free. That mage is mad. I shouldn't have got involved with him.
Why did you get involved with him?
I thought he was nice. He sounded interesting. He told me things about distant countries, and he said he could teach me magic. I was naive and I believed him. I should have been suspicious when he came across the camp during a stroll on the beach. But now you're here. Thank you.
The mage won't trouble you anymore.
Thank you so much. Who knows what that lunatic was going to do to me? I'm pretty tough, actually, but he scared me. I think he was going to sacrifice me. You've certainly earned a reward.
I don't want anything from you.
A real gentleman, huh? I can't thank you enough. I'll be a little more careful in future.
What are you gonna do now?
I'll head back to the tavern. It's creepy here.
Shall I go with you?
No thanks. I'll be alright. I'll see you back at the tavern. I need a drink after all that. Thanks again for everything.
Go slit a few. Yeah. That was fast. I'm going to make a hat. Yeah. Oh. Ugly thing. Better squished. Damn shadows! Creatures.
have a plan.
Let's hear it, lad.
Eldrick sent me on a mission to save us from the shadows.
Oh.
I know our enemy on the high seas. His name is Crow, and he's a ghost.
I see.
I was a pirate captain before I came here.
Oh yeah?
Admiral Alvarez wants to build a fleet in Antigua. All the ships of the southern seas have been summoned to report to him there. We should join him.
Huh. Eldrick and the pirates are on your side, you say? All right, lad. You've almost convinced me. But one question. 2 captains is one too many. So, who's gonna command the ship?
You may be a good field commander, but you're no sailor.
All right then, sailor boy. The frigate is yours. But under one condition. I'll be at your side. To keep an eye on you. Welcome aboard, Captain.
A dark shadow is moving through the waters somewhere off the coast. They say it was bigger than a ship.
What could it be?
I don't know, but I'm afraid it'll be too late to ask questions when it attacks. So be careful and prepare to be ambushed when you set sail. Over there! It's behind us! Right there! Behind us! Right there! Right there! It's behind us! Right there! It's behind us! Over there! Foul beast! It's behind us! Behind us! it is! Damn, that was big!
Sea monster. Here, in the southern seas.
They're usually much further south. I suspect that they may have been driven here by someone.
By the ghost Captain Crow.
Possibly. We'd do well to keep an eye on the water. That's probably not the last monster we'll see.
Come on, let's go.
Sure. You should speak to your crew. I can imagine that a few of them have something important to say.
You hear that?
No. What do you hear?
Those voices. Sure you can't hear them?
Well...
Never mind. I was probably just hearing things. If you want to come to our pirate's den, head towards the old wreck down in the south. I'm sure we can spare you a proper shot of rum.
Are you alright?
Why? Have I had yet another blackout? Oh, well, just ignore it. You'll start getting them as well if you stay here. Oh, right, and watch out for that warrior by the name of Borbor. That native has been watching our camp for days now.
Where is this warrior?
He's somewhere on the path to the jungle towards the southwest. Don't let him cast a spell on you, you hear me? Those native warriors are known for the use of voodoo and that sort of hocus-pocus.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Right. There. There are those voices again. Or not. Can't you see I'm having a conversation? You can jolly well wait till I'm done.
Interesting shipwreck. I wonder how many sea miles it's traveled.
Hey, you there. You've got no business here.
Says who?
Says me. And I'm the boss around here. Without me, people here will be dying of thirst. So you're going to do as I say.
Alright. Back off now.
If you don't assert yourself here, you become a laughingstock.
Well, you'd know.
Oh, shit. I'm starting to realise that I've no idea how to make people respect me.
Don't lay it on so thick next time.
Yeah. You're probably right. Soon we won't have any fresh water left here anyway. And then we'll all be at each other's throats.
Take a look around. There's enough water here for everyone.
Oh, you think you're clever, don't you? You ever drink salt water? Anyone who thinks that is a good idea must have been dropped on their head as a baby. Without access to the only water source here on Kila, we've had it. No water, no rum, no nothing.
Why can't you get to the water?
Because we always get a spear in the arse if we get too close to the waterfall. The natives here don't do sharing.
Make them an offer they can't refuse.
Sure. And what might that be?
Gold solves all problems.
And where am I going to get gold? What little gold I have. I need to bribe the lads from time to time. Booze can't watch over me all the time. It's not going to work. Can't you help me? I could really do with a hand here.
I'll get you water.
Oh, thanks. That would be great.
Where is the water source?
Go further inland. Keep southwest until you encounter a waterfall. Just watch out for the natives.
Relax. How good are you with a knife?
Hey. Easy there, alright? I don't want any trouble.
I fucking meant how good are you at throwing a knife?
Alright. Why didn't you say so in the first place? I'd say I'm okay at it. I practice every day at noon at the throwing board. You can challenge me if you like.
Do the others know you'll soon run out of water?
Are you crazy? I might as well dig my own grave. When Booze realises we're about to run dry, he'll string me up for sure. Nobody trusts anyone here as far as they can throw them, so keep your mouth shut.
What do you sell?
What do I know? Unless you have gold. Then I'm the...
Teach me.
Only if the price is right.
What do you think's the best way to pick a lock?
The important part is not to be seen doing it. But I don't need to tell you that. So, when you found a chest that you need to get into, take a piece of pliable metal and fiddle around with it in the lock. First, you feel out the mechanism, so you get an idea of its construction. Then, you bend the metal into shape, so you can lever the mechanism.
Я действительно плох.
Hey.
What are you doing skulking around here? I don't like people snooping around behind my back.
I've only just arrived in the region.
So, do you want to help us build a new pirate's den?
No.
I thought as much. Anyway, it reminds me of that time on Tacarigua. Everything was blazing away and then, boom, the cauldron exploded. Everything was reduced to black ashes. And it was Patty's fault alone. Damn witch.
Good Lord, what did he have for breakfast?
No idea. But I don't want any. What's the matter with you?
With me? Nothing. The others are to blame for everything. First Patty wants to kill us all, and then Harry mutinies. Bloody ungrateful scum, turning their backs on me, killing my men. But this gang won't be laughing for much longer.
Alright, just calm down.
Well, maybe you're in cahoots with them too. I'm warning you, nobody does the dirty on me that easily.
What's your problem with Harry?
That treacherous dog.
Calm down, will you? Why don't you distill a barrel of rum and then all get completely rat-assed?
Yeah, good idea. That's what I was thinking. I wanted to distill some very special rum, but then, guess who I sent to gather the ingredients and who didn't come back? Harry the sneaky bastard! You know what? You're going to pay him a visit and fetch the delivery for me. And then we'll have a little party with all our friends here and get drunk until nobody can stand up anymore. What do you think?
I'll talk to Harry.
Very good. Get that delivery here. And hurry!
Where can I find Patty?
She was a coward and fled before I could bring her to justice. Ah, she escaped my clutches, the wretch. There's only one place around here where they could have hidden themselves. There's a small island to the north. Search there.
It's time you spoke to your crew again.
What? Do I see the end? Of course I see it. Can't you see I'm having a conversation? You can jolly well wait till I'm done. What? Do I see the end? Of course.
Do you also see the black mist above the water?
No.
That's fine then. Sadek just sees an illusion.
That's probably the rum.
No. No wrong images, Gucho. Sadek can see. Sadek sees the other side. Rum is only for the mind.
What do you mean by other side?
Here, drink this, and you will understand. With this, you'll see the world through the eyes of a true warrior. All you need for defeating your opponent is right before your eyes.
Oh, really?
Only the right stuff will stir up your senses, Gucho.
You can really put it away, my friend.
Rum is healthy and dispels evil spirits.
Well, when you put it that way, I could use someone like you on my crew. You seem to know a lot about potions.
Sadek would like nothing more than to sail to sea again. But Sadek must stay. Booze needs Sadek here. Sadek has much to thank Booze for. Booze saved Sadek's life. Now Booze is having a hard time. His spirit is in a fog. Sadek cannot leave Booze until Booze sees clearly again.
Booze isn't quite with it.
Gee, that's why Sadek stays until Booze can see clearly again.
What? Do I see the end? Of course I see it. Death is taking its toll. No one is safe. It's already taken, Douglas. When it's only a... Can't you see I'm having a conversation? You can jolly well wait till I... What? Do I see the end? Of course I see it. Death is taking its toll. No one is... It's already taken, Douglas. When it's only a matter of time before the next of us bite the dust. What? Oh yes. The natives will overwhelm us and slaughter us like wild animals. Their warriors are dark and their spears are deadly. Their spies know all about our weaknesses. We cannot win. What? Yes, I've seen them. The spirits on this island. Their peace has been disturbed. They're creeping into our dreams. I advise you not to attract their attention.
I better not let you out of my sight. Please excuse my curiosity, but are you new here?
I landed recently.
Ruinus eminentibus musculi emigrant.
What?
Just a little exercise in the language of scholars.
Do you suffer from a speech impediment?
Well, I could ask the same of you, but I will explain. I once served on a galley of the Inquisition, A slight mishap aggrieved my captain, however, and now here I am, always ready to lend a helping hand to those in need.
What are you working on?
Well, I think my expertise in local fauna would bore somebody of your type. At present, I'm working on a manuscript about Camellia sinensis, which grows in this area. Sadly, my last specimen of the plant died due to somewhat adverse conditions.
Do you need help getting the plant?
Yes, I do. And with your perspicacity, you're practically predestined to take the job. It grows in high elevations, and it is impossible for humans to obtain. But I have a solution up my sleeve.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So I've awakened your interest. Excellent. Attentive listeners are always welcome.
Come on, get to the point.
I have a doll from the natives here. With it, the user can turn himself into a parrot. That creature's ability to fly means that high elevations no longer pose a problem. Would you be willing to be my guinea pig and use the doll to acquire the plant?
Give me the doll. I'll get you the plant.
Superb. Here, take it. I recommend you search the rock plateau south of here for the plant.
All right. How did you get the voodoo doll?
Well, a native spotted me during one of my expeditions. In order to demonstrate my good intentions, I shared my food with him. He gave me the doll in exchange.
Right.
Regrettably, a polite demeanor is not prevalent among the local pirates, so it's not surprising that the newly established trust was soon lost.
Is there a more exact description of where I can find the plant?
Well, to put it simply, do the following. Follow the path that leads into the jungle here, and then keep going in a south-southwesterly direction as much as the terrain permits. Once you reach the hollow of the natives, you'll see several rock plateaus. Look carefully at the cliff face on the left. There should be a structure built by the natives there. In order to get to the structure, you'll need the doll. But be careful, I don't have another doll.
I still have a few questions.
Ask away.
What do you know about Kila?
Well, both the island and the people of its native tribe are known as Kila. You'd think that would get confusing. Its climate can only be described as tropical. This is also reflected in the diversity of its fauna. Nature is on display in its most beautiful form here, as you can see from my friends, the parrots.
How do you get on with the pirates?
Well, it certainly couldn't be called a peaceful coexistence. But as long as someone helps those louts fight off scurvy, they'll leave me alone. Also, Booze is keeping an eye on me. It's a thoroughly satisfactory arrangement.
I want to know more about the natives.
I believe that they are second to none of the other native tribes. Like the other tribes, they practice all kinds of voodoo, and their social structures are quite similar. The fundamental difference is that they worship some sort of primitive god. I hear they call it the Oracle. Unfortunately, I can't provide you with any substantiated information on that subject.
Any idea what's wrong with Hawkins?
Well, as the ship's doctor, I am always concerned with the health of the crew. The symptoms Hawkins is displaying are not those of a typical tropical disease. My preliminary diagnosis is leaning more toward a personality disorder.
What does that mean?
To put it simply, he's not himself.
All right, that I understood. Can you teach me something?
Can I teach you something? Yes, I'm fairly sure I can. What a cheek. I better not let you out of my sight. Keep your fingers to yourself, understand? Keep your hands to yourself while you're here.
This is about an intractable liana. I've already got that.
Это бесполезно без верного ключа.
You're not thinking of stealing anything here, are you?
What do you think of this part of the world?
Nature itself rules this place. We must be careful not to die in her clutches.
That's the jungle.
Here, not all that glitters is gold. So don't always trust your eyes.
Wait here.
Of course.
Come on, let's go.
Sure.
Wait here.
Yeah.
Я ничего не знаю об изготовлении алкоголя.
Ah, look at what the floodwaters brought in.
Another fucking weirdo.
I hope you have gold in your pockets. Interested in doing some business?
What kind of business are we talking about?
Ah, I see you know how to grab an opportunity when you see one. Listen, I'm looking for someone who can get me something.
Let me guess. That someone is me.
Well, you seem well-travelled, and the task is a no-brainer for someone like you. All you have to do is go to Antigua, find my brother Flynn, and remind him of my inheritance.
Why didn't you remind your brother of the inheritance?
Never got round to it. It's a long trip after all.
Are you scared of long journeys?
Shut up, I'm not afraid. I don't need to be afraid. I bet I can teach you a few things.
What can you teach me?
That depends.
About the inheritance. I ran into your brother Flynn on Antigua. Your inheritance wouldn't happen to be a sword fragment, would it?
Damn, so you know about that. I'll make you a deal. You get me his sword fragment and I'll reward you appropriately.
All right. But I warn you, don't try to fuck me over.
What do you think I am? I'm an honest pirate.
I hope so, for your sake. Do you do anything else besides shady dealings?
I pass the time throwing knives. It frightens the rats away.
Right.
I always train late at night, until after midnight. If ever you fancy a game, let me know. I always like throwing for a few coins.
Let's...
All right.
Я ничего не знаю о магии кристалла.
Teach me.
Only...
Я еще к этому не готов.
What? No, I'll never advance deeper into the jungle again. No gold in the world can save me from perdition. And who will look after you then? Let's get off this island quickly, Hank. What? Oh yes. The natives will overwhelm us and slaughter us like wild animals. Their warriors are dark, and their spears are deadly. Their spies know all about our weaknesses. We cannot win.
Hey, I hope you're not all the boozes, idiots.
What did you say?
No offence, mate. I just can't stand that bastard. He's a twat. Everyone around here lives to do his bidding, but not me. No one tells me what to do.
What's put you in such a bad mood?
Well, you bet there's a reason. When we were back on Tacarigua, I guarded the pirate camp. And what have I got to guard here? A pile of sand.
So what?
Everyone thinks the long sea voyage made me go soft. I've got to start earning some respect again.
Tell me about your journey here.
Bah. What's to tell? The pirate lair on Tacarigua was burnt to the ground. I'm not sure who set the fire, but nothing was untouched. All the rum probably didn't help.
And then what happened?
Well, we grabbed what we could and legged it. We can thank our lucky stars that Steelbeard's daughter's ship was in port. So, we put distance between us and the island. After all, we didn't want to end up as charcoal.
So what happened?
Well, we got crazy on the voyage. Booze started a mutiny and we followed him like dumb fucking sheep. We thought he knew what he was doing. When we weighed anchor on Kila, we split up into 2 groups. And that's the gist of it.
Enough! Stop! I don't want to know anymore.
Good.
Why care what other people think of you?
I have to. I worked really hard to get where I am. Most people who start off as water carriers end up dying as water carriers. But I've been done being a water carrier for a while now.
If you want more respect, I have a solution. We'll have a fight. If you win, the lads will know you still got it in you. And if you lose...
Which isn't going to happen.
I only said, if you lose.
Yeah, just shut your gob for a moment. Hang on. I've just had an idea.
Let's hear it then.
Ah, I have your attention. You're gonna love this idea. You let me beat the living daylights out of you, and as compensation, I'll buy silverware off you at a premium price. I'll gain the lads' respect, and you can make lots of gold.
Oh, I'll think about it. What do you want with silverware? Gold is much more valuable and practical.
Well, what do you think would happen if word got out that I had gold? Right, I'd never get another wink of sleep, and I'd have the natives breathing down my neck too. But silverware is much less obvious, and it reaps in almost as much profit.
I see. Are you a good fighter?
At least I know how to defend myself. Just ask me if there's anything you want to know. Maybe there's something else I can teach you.
Let's fight it out.
All right. Remember, if you go down, I'll be buying your silverware at a bargain price. Silver plates, silver goblets. I love that stuff.
Right. Draw your weapon.
Rip his head off! Oh, what was that?
Now everyone will show me the respect I deserve. Here, have some rum and you'll feel fit as a fiddle. And if you want to get rid of silver goblets and silver plates, come and see me.
I have some silverware here.
Thanks. Damn, I miss Tacarigua.
What's the mood here in the camp?
Shit. Douglas is gone, and I bet booze had something to do with it. You don't dare fall asleep for fear of getting a knife in your back. And escaping into the jungle's a bad idea. The native tribe doesn't like strangers. First off, it would make me feel a lot better if someone checked on Douglas.
I'll find Douglas for you.
Do that. I hope you find him in one piece. I don't like to lose a good man.
You look like you're a good fighter.
Well, I don't want to brag, but I do know the odd trick. Sea battles and mutinies make you tough, you know. Why'd you ask? Do you want me to teach you how to fight?
Well, yeah.
Considering the spider infestation on this island, it's probably good being able to defend yourself.
Tell me about the pirates.
Aye?
Who's Douglas?
Ordinary seaman, smart guy, good at climbing and with a sword. We sent him out to scout the area.
What area?
Well, by going around the camp here, he set off in the direction of the small beach to the east. Maybe he went into one of the caves.
I'm looking for a pirate by the name of Patty.
Really? What do you want with that, cheeky slapper?
She's my sister.
I didn't mean any offense by that. She left us some time ago. There's an offshore island north of here, opposite the big bay. Patty set up camp there. She might still be there if you're lucky.
Right. Good. Thank you. I'd like to hear about the mutiny.
Well, that was a real mess. Booze reckons Patty set fire to the pirates' den on Tacarigua. I trusted her. We all did. Who knows what goes on inside a woman's head? Anyway, shortly after we went ashore, she flew the coop and dived into the water. Tough minx, I'm telling you.
What can you tell me about Hawkins?
Keeps talking to himself. The lights are on, but no one's home, if you catch my drift. Other than that, he's a reliable guy. Unfortunately, he's scaring the lads witless with his tales. Sissies.
So what do you think of Booze?
Hey, I was always loyal. I obeyed him even when he mutinied against Paddy. But now, I think he's lost his mind. Beware of him. That's all I'm saying.
Booze said you still owed him a delivery.
Good grief, don't give me that sob story. Do you have any idea what Booze just demanded of me?
No idea, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
He wanted spider eggs. 3 of them.
And?
And? You haven't got a clue, have you? Those things are bloody poisonous. He could kill the entire camp with 3 eggs. Actually, I thought you were joking, and now you show up.
Do you think he's capable of it?
You'll only find that out if he gets his eggs. And I can do without that. But you give me an idea. Firebird eggs look exactly the same and are absolutely harmless. If you want to get to the bottom of this, you could perhaps plant them on him.
I'll get the 3 Firebird eggs for booze.
Good, you do that. I can't wait to see the result.
Anything you...
What?
What do you... This part is about a whetstone. I've already got it.
А что такое, как ты, делает на Кила? Дай угадаю. Твоя лодочка дала течь, и теперь ты в затруднении.
Close, but not quite.
Что, правда? Какие же дела тебя сюда привели?
I'm looking for something.
Понятно. И что же именно тебе нужно? Грок, девки, драки?
It's none of your business.
Что ж, не буду тебе мешать. У тебя наверняка большие планы. Ракушки там собирать.
So, You're a pirate.
Что за глупый вопрос такой? Конечно, я пират.
How long have you been a pirate?
Если допустить, что тебя, сухопутную крысу, это касается... Я был пиратским капитаном еще когда ты пеленки пачкал. И я обошел весь свет. Разорял деревни, да так, что моя деревянная нога ни разу не споткнулась. Арра.
You're a pirate captain.
Так точно. Свой корабль, пьяную морскую деву, я давным-давно проиграл. Арр.
Very convincing.
И что это значит? Так ты мне, значит, не веришь. А ну проваливай с глаз моих, пока я тебе не килевал. Арр.
Damn, I miss Tagarigua.
Bloody spiders!
Come on, let's go.
Of course!
Отлично.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! I hate insects. I'm going to crush a few skulls now. I hate insects. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Get up again. In my dreams, I've often been a spider myself. The rats and frogs I ate were a real delicacy.
Might be nicer to dream of a woman.
Yes, I've been a woman too. I hate insects. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Yeah. Bloody spiders! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! I'm going to make a hat out of your... Bloody spiders! I'm going to make a hat out of you! Well, that's that. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin!
A sturdy spider's leg. It could make a good handle.
Get over here, you creepy crawly! That was fast. I'm going to crush a few skulls now! Bloody spiders! Get over here, you creepy crawly! Finally, I get to use my weapon! I hate insects.
Looks like the work of spiders.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! I hate insects. Let's go slit a few throats. The end of that creature! Let's go slit a few throats! Finally, I get to use my weapon! That'll be the end of that creature! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! That was fast. Size is all through your weakness, you monster! Finally, I get to use my... Be the end of that creature! I'm going to make a hat out of you! Good!